Hey, everybody! What's up, Uncle Freddy? Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it quick, and before I get to my main account, thank you, Boom. I'll look at that in a little bit. Just wanted to show you that 22 under is where it's at this time around. I don't know about the weekend. Probably 24, 25, maybe. In pro and expert, rookie, there's going to be some lucky dogs or some sandbaggers. But looks like expert, and again, I wouldn't want to say too much about what happens in masters, but so far I haven't really seen anyone over 20 there. So anyway, this is my cat litter account, 22 under. So that's my goal today for my main account. Let me just open this chest real quick and get on over there. Now, what I was going to tell you before I got started was while I was watching H, I had this epiphany that if I don't get some holes done, I'm going to be playing and then Tommy's going to come on. So I went ahead and started, and you guys will see where I'm at. So this won't be a 3-hour stream. Hopefully it'll be about an hour and 15 minutes-ish. Alright, so who we got? Hey, Brad, and I took note that Brad wanted to come on after me to play his expert, so another good reason for me to go ahead and get started so I don't have 18 holes to go. What's up, Tim? Yeah, I'm going to need luck. I always need luck. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? Are you in my tournament? I don't think so. You need to post that score. What's up, Bill? Brendan? Yeah, okay, well, Tim, not the ones I've seen. You must be in a really, Masters 3 bracket or something. It's hard to hear me? You mean to turn the music down, or is it just hard to hear me? Let me hold my phone up, and then I'll listen to see how bad I sound. Yeah, okay, well, Tim, not the ones I've seen. Oh, I could hear my voice when I turned it up. Was it laggy? Or was the music just really, really loud? So, anyway, can't wait for that. Gotta play. You can see the screen, that's what's important. Alright, so, because I got started while watching H, I have played 7 holes. Nothing special, just, played the Steady Eddie. I am on hole 8 now. So, and Miss Lisa Marie, I took your advice. I went ahead and printed out the notes so that I don't have to find out what hole I'm on anymore, if nothing else. Alright, it says bring the Guardian and a wind ball or the Kingmaker. My main account doesn't have a 0 power with plenty of wind ball, so I'm just going to go Kingmaker. H, are you telling me that you were telling me that you couldn't hear me because your radio was up? Dude. Dude. So, I'm going to turn the music back up. Alright, so let's go. Hole 8. And we will check the scorecard periodically, or at least once, just to see if a 22 will do it. So I've made only one bonus shot, and it was on hole 3. Nothing else. No hole-in-ones. Well, except on that shootout, but still. Only one to add to the scorecard. And of course, it wasn't even on this account. And I also retract what I said about the sniper for hole 7. It had absolutely no effect on the accuracy of my shot. So I went back to Guardian. And, I'm hitting like a foot or 2 feet away from the hole with my Guardian. So I thought the sniper might help me, but it didn't. Man, does this guy know this isn't a shootout? Like you, H, I hate having to choose my freaking ball twice. Okay, I think you have to take one off of here with my shot. Move it over here a little bit. And really, this is just a luck shot, guys. It just ain't gonna fall in very often. And see this garbage that it does? It makes me move over. So there's absolutely no aiming going on. See what that? Oh, it drives you crazy. No, Brandon, the Kingmaker's not too powerful for my Guardian for me to clip the edge of that green right there. So I prefer to play a wind ball, but I don't know. Kingmaker works fine. It doesn't cost money. And as you can see, it doesn't matter what ball you bring. It's going to roll around that hole no matter what you do. He was hole. Dude. You played a guy from England. How do you know? Let's see. Did his emoji say, "Good luck, Chip"? Chippy in there. Hey, I'm from the South. Get over my accent. Yeah, SDS, I agree. Alright, so I guess the good news is I'd like to say I've won every shootout or every hole. So I've had to do this several times today. Haven't got anything good yet. But there's always that chance. And we'll keep waiting for it. Nothing wrong with the Hornet, just don't use it. Ooh, Spitfire! Got one. Only 99 more to go on that one. Okay, Brendan, who are you saying to adjust? Oh, a little, very laggy? Alright, let's see. Let me turn up the volume here. Ooh, Spitfire! Got one. Yeah, okay, well, so the lag's happening when I'm not paying attention, right? Maybe I'm dropping my phone down too much. Is this better, guys? Because I know when I watch the replays and I see myself lag constantly, I'm like, why didn't someone say something? Anyway, where are we at? At least you get the gist of it. Alright, hole 9. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so we have a maxed big dog. You have to play 2 miles per hour per ring. However, when I was accidentally playing it 3 miles per hour per ring, all I had to do was add a ring. But when I played it 2 miles per hour per ring, it seemed like I was over-adjusted. How's that sound? Alright, so on this hole, I think the Royal Ball has been working very well for me. I would say that it's probably a Zerker ball with 2 topspin, or a Royal Underwear ball with 3 topspin. Yeah, right, that's exactly what I'm doing. My hands are at eye level right now. I'd rather be looking down. But, you know, it's my fault for playing with limited signal. I'm just between where I need to be and where I have to go. I'm also praying no one calls me. I do have a iPad update that I delayed till later tonight. So after it updates, I think I'm gonna maybe stream a test one. Gotta concentrate here, guys. That looks like about right. Oh, and I hit it great. That's gonna be trouble. And I didn't put my Amazon in. Ah! What'll happen? Hey, three top spin on guy. Proof it. Hey, I see someone's talking to Jesse. I don't even see where he came in, man. Where are you at? Good luck from the road. Okay, I see you now. Yeah, so you know what the best thing for a sore throat is? To go on a camping trip. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do, Jesse. Oh, output low. Yeah, Tater Tot, I just know that Tommy should be coming on, and then I want to see RJ, and we may get a late stream from J Bone if he has a signal. So this shot's been really annoying for me. All you should have to do is aim it right there, and then adjust for wind. 2, 4, 6, 8.4. I mean, that should work, right? But it seems like it's hitting lower and further to the right. Yeah, every now and then it does what you tell it. All right, Gianluca Ciosia, how you doing? Since we're playing the New York course, I'm gonna have to throw in some colloquialisms from my favorite show, The Friends. How you doing? Yeah, see Tim screaming, adjust list, adjust list. Tim, I'm telling you, man, adjusting less puts me way to the right. So I don't know if it's uphill or the wind because it's at the long end of the club. Whatever it is, it's just not adjusting right. So I just said, fine, two per ring, and we'll go with that. Oh my God! I'm glad it was a close putt. Yeah, I can't bring the Guardian because if I clip the rough on the first shot, it's too far. So I gotta have the dog in or the cat. But my cat, the rings are a little different. So rather than have to learn two clubs, I just leave the big dog in. Yeah, as far as it dropping, once in a blue moon, and it's usually when you hit it great by accident. All right, so we're okay for now. Halfway home. And I don't know. I don't want to get depressed. I'm not going to look up. All right, so hole one is going to be the Guardian. And a wind or a Kingmaker. I'm just going to stick with the cheap ball. Got to make sure I use the right Kingmaker because, you see I have the special Kingmaker down there. Let me go ahead and move this over. Once I get 3 golds, I'll go ahead and open up that other one. Oh, nothing good. Looks like I'm pretty much in the middle of the group. I don't see any 8 11 unders. because what you'll find is after 2 or 3 holes, my hands will like start going down, and I'll start playing like I was just playing. We'll totally forget that I'm streaming, and then the signal will dip. No, it's just you're talking. This is a shootout. This is what's annoying. I move all the way over here, and I never can put the stupid thing on the hole. Then I move it forward. Move it forward. There we go. That's better. And just in case anybody at YouTube is watching or listening, this is a best of any NCS live. So I don't know what's going to play next, but I do know it's NCS. So please don't turn me off. The last couple of streams, you've done something. It's hilarious to me. Don't get me wrong. It's hilarious. I love it. But you could make it even more funny. You say, okay, now I have to sit here for 30 seconds and do absolutely nothing. What an opportunity you're missing with either A, do a staring contest, or B, play a song that you like, man, that, is NCS that you won't get in trouble for. Alright, so this shot, because it's a shootout hole, I'm just going to put it in the neighborhood. But when the wind's in your face like this, you do have to overplay it. So I'm going to play it 10. And see if I can't still bounce it back. And I graded it, but I ain't afraid of that. I'm just afraid of distance. Donk. See what I mean? Bad lag. Ah! What can I do about that? Let's see here. Video output low. Well, how can I fix that? And Jonathan O has no lag. SDS has lag. Wish there was a button I could push. Reset! Jonathan O has no lag. SDS has lag. Yeah, see, I turned the volume up on my iPad and I don't hear it. But definitely when I watch the replays, I see lag. So guys, I apologize. I'm not where I could just move to the other side of the parking lot right now. Oh, Jonathan O has no lag. Thank you, sir. I was watching J-Bone and RJ and somebody else yesterday, and they had lag like crazy, but it was just me. I was afraid to bring it up because, I just expected it to be me. Alright, so I'm assuming I need the Kingmaker. I'll bet you I'm about to play hole 2. SDS, please watch closely. You're either going to see exactly what I want you to do, or you're going to see exactly what I don't want you to do. I mean, I think I have it figured out. He's the only one. Alright, I'm just going to keep going. See if we can get through this lag before they, roll up the sidewalks or something on me. Or even worse, I get a phone call. Turn the music down just a little bit. I don't know if that'll help or not. Boomer, where are you at, man? There you are. No, I wasn't. Was I live? I guess, yeah, I just started. Absolutely, man. You can message me anytime. You will see me just, get rid of it real quick. But I got you posted over there in the 19th hole, and a special apology to anybody playing the tournament. Last night around midnight was when I had the opportunity to go in and update the scorecards, and didn't get to it. But the good news is all that's important is when you turn in your weekend rounds, that when you see me post it, you don't have any blanks. Now, if you're in second through whatever place, it won't matter as long as you don't have a tie score. So as long as I get your weekend round and you're not in first, don't worry about me having all your scores. That's just for you guys to compare with each other. The only one that matters is the weekend score, except for the top score. If it's tied, I would like to see your opening and your qualifier. In hindsight, I shouldn't have tracked any of that stuff because it's a lot of work. I like to do that. I like to track that stuff. I just didn't have time. So anyway, apology over. Moving on. I'll get to it tonight. Alright, so SDS, first thing I do is this. And because I'm playing, don't do this, the 3 top spin like I did, because you're on the first tee. And then I move it over to where I want to hit. And then of course I adjust the wind. And it should put me right there for not an overpowered shot. And then of course, now you do full curl. And I graded it. I'm worried about that grade. Let's see what happens. There we go. And it falls right there in the middle. So you're actually aiming right there at that, what would you call that? Sand trap alcove. And then you curl away from it. And from the rookie, you don't need any top spin. From the pro tee and up, you do need 3 top spin just to roll you down. Boomer, why would I be mad, man? I mean, I even let ATM challenge me while I'm playing. That doesn't upset me. It irritates me, but it doesn't upset me. Okay, so we need to say ATM's name in chat at least 3 times, because that seems to call him out. Ooh, that's a nice shot, guy. Alright, so SDS, you said, no, I'm at the second shot. Okay, so the second shot, you bring the big dog, kind of as an insurance policy. And of course, then your video output goes low. But then I do this. No top spin, but I move over. Don't know why, but it does help. And then see how I want it to be close to the top, but not necessarily that much. Alright, so big dog, 2 per ring when it's maxed. If you're doing a big dog 5, do 3. So 2, 4, 6, 7.4, and then add a little for the governor. Don't know why. And hopefully it'll bounce up onto the green. Man, look how far right that... Jeez! So anyway, if you had a big dog 5, that would have worked perfectly. My big dog 8, I gotta add 2 bars for the governor. You big dog on every hole? Okay. So that's why I was asking you the other stream, what level's your big dog? Because You saw how I over-adjusted, and it still wasn't enough. All right, so now I have the impossible shot. That I have to hit perfect. And then he goes home. But you didn't drag the rings back to take the shot button. Yeah, so maybe I did something wrong there, guys. I don't know. I thought I adjusted. So anyway, I was also going to put my Amazon 6 in for every hole. But then when I had to make that shot on the first 9, I said, Alright, so if you're stuck with a big dog on this shootout, this shot works some of the time. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Add some extra. And just hit the ball. Too much extra. Boing! I'm glad these are shootouts. The last time I'd had to do this in the shootout, I was actually like, what, it was 3.13 from the hole. The guy had a Guardian, and he didn't roll his eyes at me, but I could see his eyes rolling. Because there's no way that you could do that shot consistently. And beat a Guardian, excuse me. All he's got to do is put it somewhere on the green stuff. Yeah, he was like, just get it on there. So for a change, I played too much wind. Not used to that happening. I'm always underplaying it. Alright, so here we go. I'm in 50th place right now. Hooah. Got a few more holes to play. And I don't have a chest to open, darn it. And we're gonna look at my notes, my big fat note page. That was hole 2, so hole 3. Alright. So here's the question. Do I show you guys how the Berserker shot does not work or with the Amazon and still make my bird, or do I try to go for eagle with a much closer second shot? RJ, I guess I'll ask you first. Do you want to see what the Zerker can't do? Because you can't make it. Or would you rather just see the normal eagle attempt? Or, well, yeah. Okay. Regular eagle attempt, okay. Let me just double check my clubs one last time. Okay, we're good. And should I take my whatever safer? Okay, yeah. All right, well that kind of answers my next question, RJ. I have a not very safe second shot with the big dog that can get me really, really close at the top of that fairway, but I've missed it every time. I mean, it literally rolls up there and then goes bink into the rough, and so I'm hitting out of the rough. But if I ever get it, it's a chip shot. So I think I'll just keep it safe and go for that backup shot with my whatever that club is, my wedge. Thanks, Jesse. I'll watch for you to dunk it tonight. I don't like to dunk when I have 8-mile-an-hour wind. Side wind. Yeah, the thorn, thank you. It's going to be a thorn either way, but is it going to be a long thorn or a short thorn? But I know I've done it before. I've actually rolled it past the sand up there. The problem is I always overdo it and reach the rough, or I slide over to the right into the rough. This isn't me, by the way. He's panicking. He didn't know what to do. Oh, what are you doing? That's a scary shot. I don't care if it works out perfect. There's just way too much in it. Yeah, you use 2 left side spin. Wait till you get a little mine. Alright, so you just want to aim it right there. Put like half a top spin. Don't go crazy. And this is kind of grapefruit-proofed. Alright, we're going to, let's see, that's 8, right? Just take a tad off. And hope we hit it perfect. And I accidentally hit it great the first time around, but it still stayed on. See that half top spin? I'm always worried that one top spin is going to get it to that little drop off. I don't have to be that close. Not with the big dog. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a lot of left spin and a lot of curl. And I'm actually going to aim right at the sand, knowing that it's going to fall way to the right. But I'm going to take RJ's advice and just do the safe shot, so I probably won't overpower, but it'll still roll up past the sand. Woo! Turn left. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do. I really want to try it. When I say a lot of left spin, with all the top spin, that's all the left you can go. And this is where it's going to fall roughly. And like I said, I'm just going to play it safe. Woo! Oh, really? Too much curl? Yeah, I put the curl on that I would have done for an overpower shot. So playing safe kind of burned me, but that's okay. So it's a birdie. As long as I don't do something really ridiculous. If I had his Goliath, I'd be putting some right spin on and one back spin. Looks like he doesn't need the right spin. Oh, too much. It's a level 7 Really? That was his wind adjustment? This ball goes in, it's totally by accident. But I love accidents. Yeah, Tim, I'm going to play the slope shot just because, 1 out of 100 times I hit it, as opposed to straight at it, it's 1 out of 200. And with my level 8 Razor, I can see some backup. Sure would be nice if I could see the line. Alright, then you have to get really lucky on the wind. You would think that's too much wind. Oh, and I graded it. No worries. One of these days I'll accidentally fall in. Brendan, you can't hop the bunker. I tried with full overpower and accidentally hit good, and it still hops before the bunker and then right into it. You really got to catch that lane, and once you catch that lane with full topspin and left curl, it rolls all the way up to the end. So you actually find that you could roll off the end. I'm just kind of happy in the middle of it, but at the same time, oh, this is ugly. What the heck is this gonna do? If I do this, I gotta overpower. If I do this, what the heck is he doing? I don't know. Never tried this with a big dog. Yeah, and I graded it just so it would do this. That's about all I can figure out to do. I didn't want to go full backspin and roll all the way back down. Gives me an idea next time, if there's ever a next time. Yes, Gianluca, a 24-25. If you're not number one, you're at least number two. Yeah, Boomer, for you in pro, I don't think a 22 is going to get it. A 23 might be a top three, but you know you're going to have everyone in the top five is going to get their 22 under, and then they're going to get their bonus shots. Now, if you're like me, you might get one. You might get two, but you might get one. But there are those guys out there, they get 2 hole-in-ones, and they figured out a way to get an eagle here. You know, it's just, I'm sorry, but it's luck. Or, you know, they know something we don't. That's why I said anytime I see a 26 under, I want to watch them play. Because I want to see what they do different from me. And if it's luck shots, you know, I can't do anything with that. All right, 13. Par 3, Guardian, Navigator. All right, so yes, if you have a wind ball that has no power on it, use that. But, and when I say Navigator, I wrote down Navigator, it's the Marlin. That's just how my mind works. So this is my Marlin hole, but not with the big dog. All right, we're ready. Well, Dean can do some stuff that we can't. So, Boomer, get that 22 under, and hopefully you'll get a luck shot. Make it 23 and be very happy with your score, whether you win or lose. You'll be in the top 10. Yes, Mr. Bateman, I know there's going to be people out there that get those 26s, and it's very possible, but you have to be so consistent. You have to know that you've got that spot with the exact top spin, back spin, with the curl and the wind adjustment. You got it down. So I'd love to watch those people play so I could copy them. Yeah, I remember that, Tim. And those scores were very possible. You know, it's sad that you get a 33 under the same week or the same period when we have the cheaters coming out saying this is how you get a 3 under on a par 3. You know, it really cheapened the people that work their butt off to get those scores. I think I was very happy with a 28ish. Alright, so 2.5 backspin. And then kind of aim it at the hole. It won't let me aim that way, so. And then hurry up, hurry up. Gonna play it about 10. One of these days I'll just accidentally hit it in the hole. It's like this. The last tournament we had, the Christmas one, I got a hole-in-one on this one at least twice. But I had a totally different setup, but they changed the hole on me. But somebody has found on this hole the spot. I don't know where the spot is, but it definitely takes 2 strokes off your game. You know, if someone finds the hole-in-one spot on this that's, you know, consistent, you know, and I'm talking about the last time I found it, it was no topspin, no backspin, no side spin, no overpower, just hit it perfect. Aim it right here and hit it perfect, and the ball would go in. Just kind of like this guy is so annoyed. He's like, that should have been in. 11.9 win. Jeez. Isn't it great? Woo! I just played number 2 the right way. We'll post in the squad. Alright, cool, man. Yeah, sorry, SDS. I was trying to show you the right way to do it, or the safe way to do it. So hopefully the talking through the setup helped you. Just don't do what I did. Do what I say, not what I do. Yeah, good point. Club choice is definitely very important for these shots. Because, you know, you got me screaming, use the Guardian. You got other people saying, use the Goliath. And you have to play the club that gets you home. That don't look right. It's not letting me adjust. As soon as I hit those rocks, it went wacky on me. So that'll have to do. Yeah, and there's another good point there, Nathan. Watch Tommy. That's how I got at least one of my hole-in-ones on the last tournament. So I'll definitely be watching him before I play this weekend to see if he's got some of these down. And, you know, if I have to change to a sniper to do it, I'll do it. I ain't afraid. Yeah, hole 3, you got to have that APOC 5, 240. And like Tim said, it might even be APOC 6 because of the top spin. I'm assuming you guys are talking about hole 3. One time I tried it, I was so glad I had my Amazon in. Alright, so here we are, hole 14. Did I finally win one? Yeah. There we go. Let me go ahead and get rid of the silver chest. And if anyone has any questions what I'm doing, if you're not in Tour 9 yet and you're playing Expert, which, you know, this account is, but all my other ones aren't, it's a good idea to grind these Tor 9 chests because they're only 20 gems. When I say they're only 20, it's far more valuable than wasting in the store, because you buy 2 cards for 20 gems, but if you open up one of these, you might get 20. Yeah, I haven't seen Spencer before. Let's see, where are we at? Hole 14. Tree! Let's see. Okay, I'm tree proof. I'm good. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay, Tim. Well, you'll have to post one of his streams sometime so I can find him. I'm only watching 5 to 6 streams a day now. I probably have time when my eyes are closed. Okay, Ollie, show me where. Thor's Hammer 6. I have no idea why he wants to go that far. So I'm trying to set up my first shot to get just past the tree so that I have a clear view of the green, as opposed to overhitting it and having to curl it to get on the green. Oh, you did? Okay. So I'll see it eventually. Yeah, he did all that setup and all that top spin. I guess he just knew he was going to hit the tree. See, I just want to sneak in under the tree. Turn it around here and go 2, 4, 6, 8.4. It's okay if you hit it great in either direction. I think you'll be okay. Even if you hit the tree. Woo! I take it back. Yeah. I'd like to say a great on that one would have definitely hit the tree. So I must have played further to the left than I normally do. But I'm right where I want to be, ish. I'm going to bring a Saturn to it and take full backspin and then adjust for the wind. The 7.6 would not be enough. Don't know why. Elevation's got to be a part of it. So I'm going to add probably about a half a mile per hour. Hey, thanks, Steven. When I watch the replay of this later, I'll probably have several devices where I can then go to YouTube and find him. Get in the hole! So close. Alright, I knew I was going to have the Saturn. Seems like I'm always just a little short to play the Thorn. And I think I said I was going to just aim the heel right there, the second bounce. Alright, so 8 would be just enough. Let's go Let's go 9. What the heck? Since I'm at the end of my club. See how close I can get. Still not enough. See, when I was closer, that 9 would have been just right, but since I was further away, I needed more wind. Adjustment. Hey, Alan, use anything that helps. You know, go over to Steven and he'll tell you what grid to aim at. So I hear. But you got to hit that first spot first. That's the thing about golf. You're really never playing the same shot twice. He's anti-ish. Oh well. Well, it's not like I'm going to come on there and tell him what to do. Alright, so this shot will work, finally. You can't really aim where you want the ball to go. You just have to say, that's about where I want it to land in that white bar. And go ahead and add your 2 backspin because you know you'll need it. And hit closer than your opponent does. That's all that matters. Yeah, I'd like to say he's going for a safer shot, but I don't know, man. That Goliath from way back there, don't get me wrong, he may know what he's doing. Kind of like the shot I just hit. You know, it looks a little bit like voodoo magic every now and then. That's the problem with his shot. You have to be so exact. The perfect shot's the bunker. No. You want to miss the bunker. Alright, so we're in 33rd place. Just a few more holes to go. Not unhappy with it. Yeah, you guys can argue over that. 1.8, 1.2, I don't know. Oh, it's max upgrade. I was like, what? Did I just up? Wrong account. Alright, just a club check here. The Extra Mile, I play 2 miles per hour per ring. The Guardian, 2 miles per hour per ring. The Saturn, guess what? 2 miles per hour per ring. The Thorn, 2 miles per hour per ring. The Firefly, I aim at the hole and hit it. Razor, probably 4 miles per hour per ring. Same for the Spitfire. So I keep it simple for me. I accidentally put the backbone in thinking that with the extra distance it was going to help me on those par 3s, but it plays the wind so different. You know, that's where when I was using the backbone before, I'd play it 2 miles per hour per ring, but then I'd half-seas double it. And it worked great that way. But the Saturn's just, you know, play the Saturn the same way you play everything else. So that's why I'm sticking with the Saturn. Oh, is ATM here? Let me scroll up. I don't see him. Oh, you gotta say his name 3 times. Alright, so hole 15, par 5 with the big dog, Kingmaker. And I was watching Helios earlier, and I thought it was him, but it was his opponent that didn't quite do it right. He had the right idea, but something didn't work. Okay, there's like a super huge truck next to me right now. So if I'm glitchy or laggy, it's because he's blocking the sun. He's blocking the, well, basically the northern hemisphere. So I apologize if it's laggy at the moment. Oh, is Juan streaming right now? I haven't seen his notification. It's also 4:37 in the morning there, so tomorrow morning. So he's probably asleep. Okay. Oh! Let's try again. Let me go back. I guess Juan's getting all the bandwidth. It's 6:40 a.m. Okay. I always just add 12 hours. That's, easier. It's not like I'm going there. If I can see the sun here, it's dark there. Alright, so here we go. Wiggle, it ain't me. Even though it looks like me. What's up, Johnny H? How you doing? 4 sunglasses. Alright, so again, I see a mistake he's making, but that's just assuming I know what he wants to do for his second shot. It seems like it put him a little too short. But, maybe he's going to overpower or something. I don't know. No, he's fine. He's good. I just don't know why I didn't use full time. Alright, SDS, I got your Hole 2 instructional manual. Alright, so I want to get it here, but be safe. Give myself 2 rings. And then I go full top spin, because I want to fall down in that little alcove down there. And then play 9.1 win. The reason I leave myself 2 rings in every direction is I want to be, great proof it. Speaking of great proofing, let's hope I don't pay for that one. Now being too far left. Yep, there it is. That's a booger. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, sorry about the lag, guys. That big 18-wheeler finally moved. Yeah, J-Bone's got the same problem, man. Holding my phone up to the window, hopefully it'll stay, but I've already screwed this hole up. Ah, so painful. Really? Can anybody else interrupt me? Well, I'm just trying to hit a shot. Not mad at you, SDS. Please don't go in. Okay. Whew, I'm gonna need some magic here. That's rough. Yeah, I'll try, sir. It ain't gonna be easy. This is ugly. Freaking wind. Just gonna have to choke it in the hole. 246, 7.3. Yeah, I don't think this one's going in, guys. Yes! Oh, baby! That was the save of the day, guys. Can I get a boom? Mer. Woohoo! Yeah, SDS, I know. Oh, and then I gotta do this shot again. I don't care. I got my eagle. I'm so happy. Alright, so we're just gonna play exact wind on this with the big dog. 2, 4, 6. Uh-oh. Yeah, it won't let me adjust. Figures. And I graded it, but, you know, oh well, whatever. That worked. Thank you, Frankie! Merp. So that's what you have to do when you bring the big dog to this hole. And I'm gonna have to get a big slurp of coffee now. Drinking coffee, by the way, from Racetrack, in case anyone wants to know. I will be stopping back by there one more time. See if they have any Baja Blast. Now, isn't that weird how his shot is so much more consistent and easier to do? But, you know, that little blurp shot stops at the hole. Alright, so, whew, averted that problem, or avoided that problem. Alright, so now we're 18 in 18th place. Hole 16. Alright, that's our par 4. That's the, what I call baby hole 6. And this is where I normally put a sniper in. Per my note that I made yesterday that I decided wasn't worth it. So we're going to go Guardian. And got the Kingmaker already. Just a standard ball. Nothing special. And now that I have 3 gold chests, I'm going to go ahead and start grinding this one. Until it leaves me no choice. Big dog winner. Alright, so hole 16. Here we go. Tim, I know I can go Guardian directly on the green, but I prefer the big dog where I don't have to overpower. And if I had hit where I wanted to hit on my first shot, you would have seen why. I don't go right, I go left. So it's just a comfort level for me. And you know, you would have thought that maybe if I had brought my Amazon, I could have got further up. But you know, that's a maxed out razor that goes 129. So what good would 6 yards have done for me other than make me less accurate? So it worked out. It worked out. I mean, you saw my opponent basically make the shot. So that's what I should have. That's what I wanted to do. But you know, when you grade it, sometimes you don't get the results that you want. All right, so full left spin and only about four bars. Wiggle it around, and see how I'm aiming kind of at the sand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Hopefully I won't be interrupted for the next 7 seconds. Just a little bit of curl to get away from that sand. Should roll me up there nicely. See why I don't full curl? Oh, you're talking this hole? Well, I'm using the Guardian on this hole. My notes told me to put the snipper in, but the problem with the snipper is, though it's got a better ball guide, it hasn't helped me. You know, the ball guide doesn't go all the way down to the hole. So I go back to the Guardian so that on my shootout hole I'll be ready for it with my Guardian. I hear you, Greg. I hear you, Greg. Good shot, guy. Alright, so this is what I mean. This is a 2 backspin, 2 right spin shot. No matter what the club is. You put her over here, and it doesn't matter if you put it right there. Well, I mean, okay, it kind of matters. But you're so close to the... Still think that's too much. It's going to shoot past the hole. I'm going to add one more. But you're way too close to this if you great shot it. But I'm going to try it anyway. 2, 4, 6. Let's just go 8. I graded it. I'm in the doo-doo. Ooh, so close. Yeah, so it's 2.5 backspin. See, just as soon as I put it close to the edge like that, I grade it. And I could have paid for it. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, Tim. You could backspin it on, but I'm finding that those sniper users have a better let's just say hit percentage of getting it in the hole when they bounce it first, because it's more consistent. Guardian, you just have to basically drop it into the hole when you do full backspin. So I'm not disagreeing with you at all, sir. I'd prefer to go onto the green, but I'm trying to roll it in. Okay, what can we do with this one? I'd love to aim it right at the hole. And then do this. 2, 4, 6, 8, because you got to overplay it. See how close I can get? Ah, short. Too much backspin. Yeah, what's really annoying is when you try something totally outside of your comfort zone and then make a mistake and then it freaking gets a hole in one. Where do you go with that? You're never going to try that again. You know, it's like that big dog shot. I got it, what, 1 or 2 yards from the hole? I'm never going to try that again unless I have to. So, good shot, guy, good shot. You win. Good luck. Alright, so now we're in 12th place. Winding down here, winding down. 2 holes left. Let's see. Alright, so again, on this hole, it's a Kingmaker or a wind ball. Just because I'm going to use my Guardian. And because the wind's behind me. You could use any ball you want, I guess, but I want to get rid of as much wind as possible. I don't know, do I go special ball? I mean, I don't have to. It's not like it's going to go in. Let's just play the least amount of wind. Get these 2 holes done before things go crazy here. Just hold, yeah, I mean, that's how it works. Good job, Brad. I'd like to say I probably had more eagles on hole 3 out of the rough than I have definitely off the fairway. So that's why it doesn't really scare me as much to go ahead and go for that shot close to the green, but I chickened out this time. And I still ended up in the rough. So from now on, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, any club you use will reach on that 3rd shot. I'm sorry. It said Brad 1 eagled hole 3. So if I said Brad eagled hole 3, I was wrong. Yeah, Juan plays Masters, so of course your money's got to be on the guy that plays Masters. Oh, you see what that it just drives me crazy that I can't adjust. I'll just hit it close then. Come on, baby, come on! No, come on! I needed that! So the Bandera ball is a little closer. Thought I found a nut. Darn it. It was just a rock. Hey, I'm playing RJ. Not the RJ, but I'm playing RJ. Get in the hole, sir. Thank you. Yeah, they call him Chip. Yeah, that would have been so sweet, guys. But it's not like I aimed for it. You saw how I have to just, you know, kind of guesstimate. Wherever that blue line hits the end of the green, that's where I had to aim. It was close, Alan. It was close. Alright, that's me again. Let's see if I can make up. Well, you can't make up for it. It's over. Let's Let's see what an underpowered Guardian can do here. Alright, now come on back. Yeah, a little bit less power would have been fine. You guys are talking like there's a tournament going on somewhere. Or is it already over? Okay, he just handed that over to me. Thank you. I'll take the 100 grand. Yeah, lots of pressure on Tommy right now. I would not be in his shoes with all that pressure. Alright, so now we're in 10th place. Man, look at that. 21 starts at 8th. Alright, so we gotta make this last one. Gotta do it. Gotta be done. Go ahead and make room for the opportunity. Hey, 4 B-52s. Is that worth 20 gems? I think so. Alright, put the big dog in. Change the ball to the Bandera ball, because, I'm sorry, not the Bandera ball, the Royal Pantyhose. Check my clubs one more time. Good. And I'm going to look down at chat. Let's see. Alright, you guys aren't screaming at me. That was me you played on 7 and 8, James. Oh, awesome, man. Nice save for the Eagle. Oh, yeah. Well, John, in hindsight, you should have aced both of them to help me out. Made me make my chip like that. That was some pressure. Alright, so we have our first shot is 3 top spin, full right spin, full power, full right curl, and pray we hit perfect. And I need to make sure I leave some room for it to not hit perfect, because I was worried that last time. Alright. Yes, and this ball is exactly like the ball I'm using. I think so. If you don't have enough underwear balls, if you got some of these casino balls, let's see, 2 and 4. Yeah, I think it's the same ball. I know it's the roulette ball, but you know, you have to go to the casino to play it, right? Oh yeah, Brad's a good teacher. And I hope everyone knows the first rule in my streams. Don't do what I do. If you do what I do and it's successful, well, you know, give me all the blame you want. But you do what I do and mess up, hey, that's all on you, man. Alright, I think that's about right. Yes, I hit it perfect. Whew. Takes so much pressure off when you do that. Right where I want to be. Now it's not an overpowered big dog shot. Don't do what he does. See, that's how I take all the worry out of, if you guys are talking later, oh yeah, you got to do what this guy does. Oh yeah, you got to do what that guy does. At least I don't have to worry about it because I already told you not to do what I did. You can't hurt my feelings that way. Speaking of problems, I mean, he's close. If he had had the big dog, he went left and he'd be okay. But unfortunately, he has the Guardian. And he gooded it. Did he do that on purpose? No. Alright. Alright, Tim, you can scream at me all you want, but I'm still going to do it the same way. 3 backspin, move it over just a little bit. Actually going to aim at the hole. I mean, why not, right? Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. And that should be over adjusted, guys. But it's not. You gotta move it up just a little bit. And I still feel like I'll be off to the right. Oh man, I had a lag during the spin and I still hit it perfect somehow. Yeah, so, I mean, I would have loved to have taken 4 backspin, but so close, so close. Yeah, I don't know who you guys are calling a liar, but, come on. Don't worry about it. I try to tell the truth when I can remember the truth. But it's best I say less than more. I can tell you that I can remember I have never cheated at Golf Clash. And I mean, I've done stuff that you're allowed to do, like buying more chests, spending money, upgrading clubs, not going to higher tours just because I don't like to go out of my comfort zone with my account. I made that mistake with my first account. I went as high as fast as I could, and when I got to 3,000, I realized I'd never win a tournament. So that's why I'm still there. Alright, so I got my eagle, guys. Here we go. 5th place. I am not upset with that. Because if I can make something fall over the weekend, see, Tony has a 24. And let's see, he got his hole-in-one on hole 10. And he magically hit hole 12. He got that eagle. So that's the only difference between 1st place and 5th place right now. Is Tony made some magic fall. I'd like to say that I had an opportunity to make a 20 under, more so than I had an opportunity to make a 24 under. I mean, I had that one close miss. But anyway, let's move on. Brad, are you ready, sir? Please, everyone go to Brad Golf Clash next. I believe he's streaming his. And you'll probably learn a whole lot more than you learned from me. But I don't know if the music will be better. We'll find out. Catch you guys later. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, James. Here's the bonus for anyone that stuck around. Well, SDS, if someone was bad-mouthing Tommy, all you had to do was delete it. That'd be fine by me. I don't want to hear it. Oh, did I get an upgrade? Let's see. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. There it is. Houdini! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Alright, we got the maxed Houdini now. Look at that. 4.6 ball guide. Woo! Alright, with that, you guys have a wonderful evening, and hopefully Brad's starting up any second now. And then we got RJ and hopefully J-Bone. Catch you later.